Good morning YouTube, welcome back to another video. I'm PTT and today I bring you my why I'm excited for Anthem video. Now this will start my official coverage of Anthem, and while yes it's a bit delayed compared to other creators, I was honestly still on the fence about Anthem for quite a while, and I've only really just decided that yes I am excited for this game and yes I will 100% be playing it at launch. I've been keeping an eye on all the news and information surrounding Anthem for quite a while now, and I think it's about time we all started to get excited and ready to play it in just a few short weeks. So in this video I want to run over a few things that have me excited for the game personally, and then in the upcoming videos start breaking down some of the details we know about Anthem so far. So up first, what is the biggest draw for me in terms of wanting to play this game? Well, obviously if you've been around the channel long enough then you will know I love the open world style of game. Be that Assassin's Creed, Ghost Recon, The Division, Destiny, Horizon Zero Dawn or countless amounts of other open world games I play, then the open world style of game is a major draw to me because even if the game isn't actually brilliant, there's always so much to do, and Anthem is boasting a pretty impressive and large open world to explore. From all the gameplay and live streams we have seen, the game is layered in multiple ways that will provide many hours of exploration and playtime. From the open skies to the below ground caverns and everything in between, Anthem is boasting such a massive open world, I actually think it will be really hard for the devs to mess this up. Providing there is enough population in the open world to interact with, and you know, that is kind of brilliant if they do it in terms of longevity and the ability to keep a player busy. So yeah, for me this is one of the biggest draws that Anthem has and the main reason I am excited to jump in and play. What next then? Well, the PvE looks absolutely amazing, and on the surface of things, it actually looks to be very in-depth and immersive. The exclusion of PvP at launch also has me excited for the PvE possibilities, because it means the team have been able to dedicate all of their time to the PvE world and activities and not split the team into two different directions. Now, I am very well aware that a game without PvP at launch will indeed turn off a fair-sized chunk of people. But if you look at games that have done something similar, I'm going to use Ghost Recon Wildlands here, then we get to see a game that not only did its PvE in a great way, but also managed to add in PvP at a later date very successfully, and they actually ended up with a thriving PvP community later down the line. So just because it's not there at launch doesn't mean it can't come, and it can't be a good thing later. Now if Anthem does something similar and decides to add PvP into the game later down the line, then it would be pretty sweet, but as a PvE main, I'm honestly not worried if they don't. Now let's talk specifically about some of the PvE then, and why in particular I'm looking forward to it. Firstly, let's talk about raids. Since Destiny 1 and my first experience of a raid inside the Vault of Glass, I have been very excited for any game that uses this word. Team-based PvE content that is challenging and takes time and coordinated teamwork to complete is something I love to take part in. So hearing the dev team confirm there will be team-based raids in the game definitely got me a little bit excited. But at the same time, and in the same conversation where raids were announced, the team also mentioned something else that made me very happy. So I'm going to go on and quote now. Like other multiplayer raids, Anthems will be designed for players who have completed the story missions and want to continue honing their skills, leveling up their character and outfitting them with the best gear. That endgame content is currently the only part of Anthem you'll have to play as part of a team. For everything else, including the story mission, you'll be able to play solo, but the strongholds are specifically designed for co-op. However, they will scale based on the number of players in the group. And this quote came from Michael Gamble, who is Anthem's lead producer, I believe. So yeah, I loved hearing this. A game where everything is soloable, but has team-based endgame content was something I was very happy to hear. It means that there should always be something to do after the main game's story is complete, be you a solo player or a team player. Something else to take out of this quote, and this will lead me on to my next point, was when Michael mentioned taking part in these endgame activities to outfit our characters with the best gear in game. So, to that end, let's talk about my next point of wanting to play the game, and that is loot. Similar to Destiny, Division and other loot-based RPGs, Anthem will have a rarity system that divides loot by colours. Loot will be designated as common, uncommon, rare, epic, masterwork and legendary. Now, why does this appeal to me? Well, very simply, it gives me something to grind for. It gives me things to chase, and it should mean specifically, because it's a PvE only game at launch, that the higher tier the loot, the better it will be, and hopefully bring some serious power to our characters, because the gear won't have to be balanced for a fair PvP system. We've all seen what happens in Destiny when an OP PvE weapon comes along. It normally gets abused in PvP, and the result is it getting nerfed and is no longer a PvE powerhouse weapon. Hopefully, with Anthem's loot system and lack of PvP, we will be able to see some very powerful gear dropping that will help us kill as many bad guys as we can, and hopefully look pretty damn cool doing it. Now, I don't want to cover absolutely everything in too much detail in this video, because I want to be able to break things down over the coming days and weeks before launch. But suffices it to say, an open world loot based game will have my initial interest, and Anthem is definitely ticking all the boxes I want it to tick to be a game that makes me want to spend many hours playing it. So yeah, look guys, I could go on and on and on about things I personally am excited for with Anthem and why I want to play it, but to sum it up real quick, a looter shooter based RPG with a massive open world, solo gameplay with team based activities, a tiered loot system and a whole host of other things that have yet to be announced. What's not to get excited for? Even if for £50 it turns out to be a game that gives me 100-ish hours of soloable story and adventures, another 50 plus hours of team-based activities, then I think it will be great value for its money and definitely kill time before the Division 2 drops. But my hopes are now set a little bit higher for this game, and I honestly hope it becomes the game I hoped Destiny 2 would have become after lessons learned from Destiny 1, and becomes a game that I actually want to play every single day alongside the Division 2. If that does become the case, then I'll be very happy going through 2019 and into 2020, and I think a lot of other gamers will be too. Now, I plan to start covering Anthem pretty hard over the coming days. There is a lot of information out there, and it is worth talking about it. Okay, it covers many different aspects of the game, and they're all things I want to share with you guys, because all of it combined is what has eventually made me decide, yep, I'm going to play this game and I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. Now, I would like to know what you guys feel about this. Are you interested? Are you not? Maybe you're still on the fence. Either way, let me know down below, guys. As always, I thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming your way. But for now, have a good day. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, I'll catch you all soon.